Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, September 3rd, 2018. Now we're going to go outside. It's raining out right now, but we've had sunshine for the most part of the day. I'm looking at here what we pulled in today. We've pulled in 6.3 kilowatt hours, and even with the rain we're still pulling in power at this point on both units. But yeah, it's the storm came in and you could hear it come in, and I was just like, oh, fantastic, I'm ready for it. There's one of my little guys. They're hiding under the building right now because of the rain. What's up there, little fella? So, anyway. Okay, so yesterday's video, people were not paying attention, okay? You can't deviate from the list and add things onto the list that are not there. If there was a machete on that list, I would have definitely taken a machete over a knife as well. But there was not a machete on the list, okay? There was not a sat phone on the list. There was not a Bible on the list. So all you guys adding things that were not on the list, it doesn't make it so. There was a list. You had to pick 4 things off that list. Now, looking back at my picks, the only revision that I would do, instead of the fishing pole, I would take the cook pot with the lid, okay? Now, the water purifier, people were saying, is the water purifier a desalinization, where it gets with the salt water, gets the salt out of the water. That was the assumption that I was going with, that you would be able to use salt water with this water purifier for the basis of being stranded on a deserted island, okay? So, like I said, the only revision that I would make, I would forego the fishing pole and take the cook pot with a lid, for the simple reason of, you know, that you could hopefully fishing, you know, lines will come up and you can fish that way and stuff like that, so on the shore, which is no guarantee with that either. But that would be the only revision I would make from my choices that I made from yesterday. But so everybody that was adding things that were not on the list, you were doing the exercise wrong, okay? You have to go, the exercise is to look at the list that was given and make choices based on that list, okay? You know, having GPS or having a stat phone, that neither one of those were on the list. So I just, you know, that was a little frustrating for me, I will say, because people were not paying attention and deviating off and making things up that were not on the list. You had to go by what was on that list. But anyhow, so that being said, what are you going to do? People are going to always take things and do what they want with them. So I got to show you here. So there is Slugger and Runt. I believe they're right there together. Oh, is that Barry? Well, yeah, sorry, we're going to change. No, that's not, but that's not even, that's not him, and it was. So Runt, we've decided to rename Runt Barry. And the reason that we renamed Runt Barry was because the Flash, his name is Barry, his character is Barry. We open up that front door, and that Runt cat is in that house like the Flash. It's funny, just the way that the cat does that. So we have decided that we're going to keep him, the Runt, and name him Barry. We think it's a him. And then Slugger. Now this one here is Slugger. Heather decided she didn't want Alpha, she wanted Slugger. Just because of their personalities. Their personalities are more outgoing than the other cats. So that's kind of what we decided. And here comes Mama. Hey girlie. How you doing? But yeah, it's I'll show you Mom's car there. You can see the rain really coming down on that now. So you see the wood bin here is now full of kindling. We did work on that. Where are you going? So we got that filled up and ready to go. We still need to add more into here. Today was brutal. I mean, it was absolutely brutal before this rain came. It was like about 86 degrees, real high humidity. We filled this up today, the kids and I. This is actually only 3 wheelbarrows full. So, you know, I figured 3 more loads, maybe 4, into the center over here for the, you know, and we should be good to go for the winter. I mean, with the kindling around it, that's going to really help things out, and we should be, like I said, we should be good to go. But so yeah, so I was disappointed in a lot of you. I just want to let you guys know, very disappointed. You weren't following the instructions of the mental exercise, and that's what it is. Realistically, putting that out there, it's a mental exercise, so to make you think, what would be good to have, what would be, you know, not so good to have. I mean, being able to start a fire is going to be way, way, way important. So, you know, people are going to think what they want to think. People are going to say what they want to say. You're going to have people that are going to, you know, I get, I'm amused, I got to say, most of the time with some people, but it's interesting. You know, like the one guy jumped on me. Oh, you've never started, I'll bet you've never started a fire with a crossbow or crossbow method, or you're using your glasses. Show us if you can do it. I basically was saying that I know that given enough time, I could start a fire with my glasses, because the magnification into a spot, it can be done. Okay, have I ever done it? Nope, I sure haven't, but thank you, you know, for your judgment. People are a trip, man, I'll tell you what. I find it very, very interesting and amusing. Oh dear. There's Slugger. Slugger's a cool cat. Oh, you get a little something in your fur. But long hair, lots of personality with this one. I like this cat. Even if her face, or his or her face is dirty. You have a dirty face. Yes. But anyway, so we're going to try to get rid of 3 of the kittens. And we're going to definitely keep 2. And obviously we're keeping Mama Cat, aren't we, baby girl? Yes, we're going to keep you. She's gotten so much better. I mean, before you could never even touch her. And now she's good to go. So we got to get her in and get her fixed. And then obviously we're going to get the babies fixed as well that we keep. Because I definitely do not need more cats here. But she's a nice cat. I mean, you know, she picked us. So we'll keep her. That's kind of how it goes. That's what we do. We're suckers, I got to admit it. But I just kind of wanted to sit down with you today a little bit. Like I said, with the rain, and show you that. And like I said, just talk about a couple different things like that. We are into September, and before you know it, the snow is going to be flying. Fall is my favorite time of year. It's also Heather's. Heather loves fall as well. And so with the leaves change, once they get all changed and like that, it's going to be some beautiful, beautiful pictures. We'll definitely go out on the bike and do some video, you know, once the leaves change, so you guys can see that and see the beauty up here. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, life is good, man. I'll tell you, I just, you know, I talk with Mom and stuff like that, and when she goes to my sisters, and my sister lives in Batavia, and it's just, you know, it's a whole different thing there, and she's like, she just loves the peacefulness and the quiet out here, which I can't blame her. I really can't. The serenity, the peace, it's just so nice. It really, truly is. It's a great thing, and like I said, I like my animals, and we'll add more. No more cats, hopefully. Let's just say that, because once we keep these 2, and obviously Miss Molly over here, that's going to put us at 8 freaking cats. If somebody had told me I'd have 8 cats and 2 dogs, I probably would have told them they were out of their mind. But like I said, nobody's going to treat them like we are gonna. So they're good babies. They are. They're good cats. They're growing so fast too. It's crazy. The kittens are now really working on eating dry. They're really working on that, which is good. So take that around so you can see. But yeah, it's a good girl. It's a good girl. Yeah. Life is good, guys. I'll tell you what. It's just sitting up here, and if you hear the rain and listening to it come down on the roof and stuff like that, very, very peaceful. Very enjoyable. And like I said, this is, to me, this is heaven on earth, if you want to call it that. It's just, it's absolutely wonderful. So, alright, well anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to tell you how on some of you I was very disappointed. I'm basically busting your chops when I say that. But follow the exercise the way it's given. You can't add things in there that are not on the list. So anyway, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else. So remember that. That is very, very important. Okay? And I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.